My original list of possible tracks for the album had a long tune based on a field recording of my commute, as I used to do when I was working in South Australia, in Adelaide for a bit, and I had a regular commute on the metro. And there's a whole track built around that, but I wasn't really comfortable with how it sat in this album. It was a bit long and it didn't feel right, really, alongside the other stuff, so I pulled that out, but I sort of still like the idea of having a train song on the album. And so I was browsing old snippets and loops. I have a bucket called Scratchpad where I just save in loads and loads of bits and bobs as I'm fiddling on my synths, and if something's worth saving, it gets chucked in there, and I often go through and try and find things that are worth then developing. And I came across this little doodle with the arpeggiated bass line and the modular rhythm that you can hear in the finished song. And because I had trains in my head, this sort of jumped out at me, and then everything else built around it really quick. I mean, I think over the course of a weekend. So this came together really, really quite quickly. And it's also one of the very few times where I've aimed for a feeling or theme and I think hit it full on. You know, I certainly had pictures in my head of these old Class 47 diesel engines in the UK. They used to pass along the tracks at the top of the school field, and again catching the train from Gainsborough into Lincoln. And that's really what I had in my head. So there's lots of elements in there that were very deliberate. The later lead lines were deliberately a play on train horns and bits and bobs like that. And I think I got away with it. There's also actually a little train-related oral Easter egg that pops up a couple of times in here. It'd be interesting to see if anyone picks up on that.